it's different. I think our guys are they're taking the challenge, they're embracing it. They feel like, okay, we don't have home court for the first time, but we seem to be at our best when we are threatened. That's been kind of the MO of this team. We're definitely threatened. We're on the road for game one. We've never felt that. It doesn't change the preparation. It probably changes the mentality a little bit, but it's still the same. It's still the same preparation. It's still a game plan. And you still try to get off to a good start and get a win in game one.
What did you see from him in that series, and what's anything about the way he's playing this game?
Yeah, I think Chris is the obvious difference in the team. Now they've been really good for the last few years. He gives them a new dimension that they haven't had before. He's a great player, one of the best in the league, a future Hall of Famer. So we have to account for what he does. He's different from James. They attack in different ways, but obviously both ball dominant and very effective with what they do.
How do you describe the difference in attack?
Chris is more mid-range. It's interesting. Houston has kind of gone to this three-point sort of barrage the last few years, and they're pushing the envelope. But I think Chris has made them better because he's shooting those 15, 17 footers that they didn't have before. It was usually in the past it was all or nothing. They were either attacking the rim or they were shooting threes, and Chris finds those gaps and gives them a different dimension.
Is there an edge that you have to be careful about for a team that obviously you have guys like Chris who's never won a championship before and is incredibly hungry for that versus a team that's been to the finals three straight seasons? Is there like an edge factor that you have to watch out for there?
No, I like where we are. Our guys have rings. That's a good position to be in. To me, the hardest championship is the first one, as an individual player and as a team. You don't know. You don't quite know if you can do it. Once you get the first one, there's a little bit of house money, but you want it again because it's an unbelievable feeling. So I like our position. We're going to go in here knowing we're the defending champs, knowing we've got a couple championships here the last few years. Let's go get another one. It's a nice feeling to have and to go into the series.
Steve, what's your impression of what Chris and Bob have done for them defensively?
Well, they're better defensively. I thought they had a great offseason. I think they changed their focus. And I think it was smart. They went after defensive-minded guys who were decent three-point shooters instead of great three-point shooters who were decent defenders. And so they balanced the roster out, and they became a better defensive team as a result. And the thing with Bamute and PJ is they can switch, and obviously they're switching everything like we do. So they're much better defensively than they've been in the past, for sure.
Steve, what do you think of what Kevon did earlier this season against Houston? And he's switching off balls range and picking up guys like Eric Gordon and Chris Paul.
I think Kevon was great. This is a style that he's suited to. We watched all three games against him. And, Jordan Bell did a pretty nice job in game one, getting his feet wet, first NBA game. But we know we've got guys who can switch and guard the perimeter, which is what you have to do against this team.
Steve,
a leap even in the last couple of months. His growth, how much has that changed their dynamic?
Well, he's made a leap over the last couple of years. I haven't really paid close enough attention to him individually to say whether he has over the last couple of months. But we played them in the conference finals in 15. He was Dwight's backup, and he got in occasionally, but didn't make much of an impact. And so he's getting better and better. And obviously, good modern day big. He just dives and doesn't ask for the ball on the block, and allows allows James and Chris to do their thing while giving them a lot of which gives them more space to play.
Coach, I hesitate to say they're contradictory with their offense, but it's very clear what shots they're looking for. You mentioned Chris Paul kind of mixing it up with the mid-range. Can you talk a little bit more about like what that variety brings and the benefit of that is?
Yeah, you know what's coming against them. I mean, they might disguise some things, but you know what's coming. It's going to be pick and roll over and over again, and they're good at it. And so yeah, the difference with Chris is that he's going to probe in the paint and shoot a little 10-footer. I pictured early in the season, Daryl cringing shots, and maybe about halfway through the year, Daryl went, "Okay, all right, well, we'll allow that. He's really good at it." But no, I think it's. I've always believed, it's about good shots. It's not necessarily about how many threes you take. It's about how many good shots you get. I think Chris is getting good shots.
Steve, when you play an isolation-heavy team like Houston, is that easy for you guys to simulate in practice because it's a system that you don't run as much?
You can simulate it, but good luck trying to match what James Harden does and what Chris does. Willie Green did a nice impersonation to that.
Steve, speaking of Daryl, what do you think of just his minutes throughout the season? He's been obsessed with you guys. You guys are always on his mind.
I like Daryl. I think he's done a great job there, and he's obviously an outside-the-box thinker, and his thoughts and philosophies have sort of changed the league, and I think he and Mike are a great pairing for that reason. They have blended together to come up with this roster and this philosophy, and it's been very successful.
Steve, do you remind of the like major talkers?
Say that again?
You have guys like Chris Paul and Draymond Green who are both incredibly intense major talkers. Do you anticipate this being a really tricky series?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the conference finals. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be physical. All of the above. And it would be weird if it were not. So nothing unexpected, that's for sure.
You've spoken so much about defending Harden over the years and the discipline. Do you remind them of that? I mean, you also talked about this great strides you guys have made defensively the last few weeks or months.
Yeah, of course, that's a big part of this series. We have to be very disciplined with our approach. We know that Chris and James are two of the craftiest players in the league. And so if they drive and you want to stick your hand in the cookie jar, then they're going to grab your hand and pull on it, and the ref's going to give them 2 free throws. That's what they've been doing. And it's always, there's always that transition that you have to make in every series where you learn the nuances and you pick apart the player tendencies. And we've got to be ready right away. The good thing is, the playoffs in general, refs don't call a lot of fouls. It's very physical. You watched Boston, Philly last night. I mean, hardly any fouls. They let the players go, and I'm very confident that if we are smart and we don't reach, then we're going to put ourselves in great position because it's a risky play when you try to draw a foul and you don't get it. You're very vulnerable in terms of transition defense. So if we can play without fouling, we're going to have a lot of open court opportunities.
Overall, how do you see the development of this team in the last 2 years?
Development of our team in the last 3 years? Well, we've developed nicely. We got 2 banners hanging up over there. That's where our development shows. We'd like to hang up a 3rd.
Your time in Phoenix with D'Antoni wasn't too long, but significant, obviously. What did you take away from him, just watching him and the way he ran his team?
I think Mike's strength is that he gives his players great confidence. He did it in Phoenix, he's got it in Houston. A lot of guys have gone and played for Mike and had career years. We think about New York. Jeremy Lin became a player under Mike. So he really empowers his players, and I learned a lot from that. A lot of coaches tend to harp on the negative. Mike's constantly bumping up his guys and pushing the envelope, asking them to shoot more instead of shoot less, and I really admire that approach.
Do you think there's an amount of pride for, not just you, but anyone that was involved in those Phoenix teams? I know it's just one that they got over the top, but you look at these playoffs, do you
how impactful it seems. Like,
I know when we won the championship in 2015, Alvin felt really strongly that it vindicated Mike's approach to the game. And I think I've said many times how influential I think Mike was in terms of how the league is played. We're very different, you know, so I don't think we really play like Mike's teams. We run the fewest screen and rolls in the league. They run the most. Where we're similar to those Suns teams is the approach to pace and three-point shooting, and so I think Mike's influence is seen all over the league right now. The way everybody's playing, and I think those people close to Mike, like Steve Nash, Alvin. I think yes, there's a sense of, you know, even though we didn't win one, you know, we made an impact, and I take pride in that as well.